Hey guys, it's Tim the non-sports guy doing another sports thing. This time, disc golf. We're down here at the brand new disc golf course. Formerly, most of you guys remember this as the Lions Club Park. And today, they're getting a new pedestrian bridge installed. The semi-truck is just rolling in, so we're going to take some video of this. Check out the drone guy, HC. He's flying up here somewhere. This is a 65-foot long pedestrian bridge. It's going to connect the parking lot on the other side of the creek to the disc golf course and the rest of the park over here. You can get a pretty good shot of the crane. And if you haven't been down here for a while, you can see just behind the crane here, there's a small new 1-acre retention pond. And right here is where the bridge is going to be installed. Right here on the other side of the creek is the parking area, and you can see traffic coming down on Monroe Street there. We're just off the Monroe Street entrance. Stay tuned to Tim the non-sports guy. Also be sure to go check out the drone guy on Facebook and the drone guy HC on his YouTube channel. My edited video will also be on Blackford Directory TV on YouTube. So check out Blackford Directory TV, hit subscribe. Check out Drone Guy HC, hit subscribe.
Hey, we are live at the new disc golf. Howard Hunt, Sherry Brown. We got a handful of students that is getting the instructions. And Patrick Kell is actually operating the crane. And he's on the county council, so he's I think everybody knows Pat.
So real quick, in history, about 3 years ago, some buddies and I discovered disc golf, got into this project here. We thought it'd be great to put a course down here, this property that wasn't used. So through grant writing and fundraising and a lot of community support, a lot of help from the community, here we are. We thought this was just going to be a little bridge across the creek when we started. It turned into what you see today, like a lot bigger project than we thought. But we made it.
It was a big challenge to get to where we're at today, but it's all about making sure that the bridge is safe. So we had to get basically state release. Warren Brown's here, Economic Development. He's a big part of it, along with Sherry and Tyler. And it's been a long process. So, but we're here now. So we just kind of let it roll for a little bit, and so they're starting to strap up the bridge. So if you can imagine having a 65-foot bridge, basically support as they lift it. Obviously you have to know what you're doing. So,
and Mayor, there's a lot of excitement out here today and a lot going on, as you can hear from the noise and see with our students and things. But for this idea to come from that, an idea, from the time that Tyler came to you and said, we'd like to develop a disc golf park, to today, that past 3 years, there's been a lot of effort, there's been a lot of energy, we've got a lot of volunteers involved, there's been a lot of funding. The bridge wasn't free. We had to obtain funding. The bridge was approximately, how much was the bridge approximately?
About $65,000. And part of that, Warren worked a lot with the group from Muncie, that we actually had $230,000 that was allocated to basically Hartford City. Warren, do you want to just say a few words about that? We're trying to get more people involved. And so the bridge isn't going to cost us anything out of our pocket, we'll say.
No out-of-pocket expense for this community development. So we're excited that it's here. We were able to leverage some funds that were dedicated to trails, and when the disc golf park became a idea, then we said, well, we could make that reality and we could leverage some of those funds. So we were able to leverage some funds that was dedicated to trails for Hartford City, and we were able to purchase the bridge with that. So pretty good use of resources to bring the team together to go ahead and make the dream come true. Pretty soon you'll see Tyler's dreams lifted off that truck, placed on that foundation, and then this disc golf course will be a great community amenity, and it will be a regional thing because people will come from other areas to come play here. So we're excited to be a part of it.
How many baskets do you have right now?
14 baskets out now.
So
in total it'll be 18 going forward. So what that looks like going forward, we still got a lot of cleanup to do here and there, a few more projects to work on. If anybody's interested in helping or coming out and being a part of it, you can reach out to me at the Blackford Disc Golf Club on Facebook.
what would you need help from the community? Say, hey, we need help with this, we need help with that over the next 12, 18 months to get this a point where it's a destination.
I think really what we need help with is just hands. I think hands of coming down, and there's still a lot of brush that we're moving. We've got baskets that go through the woods, so cleaning up that. There's still some dirt we're moving around, rocks. It's just landscaping, different things like that. I think is the biggest help we can use now.
This is a perfect example of how a resident had a dream, was willing to put in the effort, develop a team around him, get the people together, go through all of the channels and the steps that it takes to get to the point where we have a community attraction. Tyler, talk to us a little bit about what that means, because that doesn't happen everywhere. That's something special about Blackford County and Hartford City.
Yeah, no, it's been for sure very special. Just the way the community has rallied around the project, the help that we've had coming in. Yeah, it's definitely, with a lot of other disc golf communities and stuff around the state, it's special how it works here in Hartford City and Blackford County. It's been more than I could imagine, for sure.
That's what makes Hartford City and
Yeah.
Blackford County a really great place to live, work, and play. What are the hours of the day that people can help, or who do they contact if they want to help with this project?
Yeah, so they can reach out to me directly on Facebook, or reach out to the Blackford Disc Golf Club, which I have access to that. As far as the hours, it's really whenever somebody wants to help, we can point you in a direction and get some stuff done. We are hoping to have like a community day out here soon. I know we had one planned a few months back that got rained out. So if we can get that scheduled, be looking for that.
Okay, we've got a great question here. Are there going to be baskets on the other side of the bridge in people's backyards?
They will not be per se in your yard, but they will be baskets on the other side of the bridge. When this project is all done, the Monroe Street by the mulch pile will actually be the start of the park. As you play through the park, you'll work your way back through the back of the park and then back across the bridge out towards Monroe, where we'll have a parking lot.
At some point we may see fundraisers come along, things like that, to raise money for some of this, but could you share your larger vision?
Being out here, we have roughly 23 acres. I was talking to an individual yesterday about how great it would be to fly a kite out here with the open space, and there's no power lines, a place where people can come and see some open area and experience that. We are doing some work to the old ball field down here, so there's been talks of possibly community kickball tournaments or wiffle ball games that we can play down here, utilizing the space that we have. I know additionally there's been talks of putting in martin houses for bird watching towards the back of the property. So yeah, really just utilizing the 23 acres inside the city limits to just be outdoors and be in nature. So I think additionally, looking forward, we hope to start leagues out here to give people something to do throughout the weeks once the course gets open. Eventually moving into the schools to start clubs, hopefully through the schools, where we can compete against other communities that have disc golf courses also.
I'm standing right here looking at Ron Duddleston, who you may not know. Ron Duddleston is a kite maker. When you mentioned flying kites out here, that is another one of the beauties of this community, is that when we get people involved, we can make really cool things happen. I'm not saying that Ron would teach a class, but I bet he would if we asked him. And we want to hear from people who have ideas that they're willing to put some effort into. Where is this located?
There's not an address yet, so a lot of individuals might know it as the old Lions Club Park. It's located just east of the Kings Park and the skate park, right off Monroe Street by the mulch pile. Parking lot's going to be in front of the mulch area. The T station and basket will run along the old railroad that used to be there down that way, which will then move back to the back of the park at that point.
So Tyler, just so there's no confusion, the disc golf park is currently open for people to come out and play anytime they know, yes?
Yes, I think it's not completed, and there's no, eventually there'll be signs leading you through, but if you had some disc, or if you wanted some disc, I've got some extra to come out and give it a try before the opening. But yeah, you could come back here and throw some disc. Park closes at dark sometime mid next year. We've got some trees that we would like planted. We've got grass that needs to be grown. So we really want the park to be perfect by the time we have the grand opening.
Okay, this truck's going to turn around and come right down by us.
Yes, okay, so introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mr. Richard Uggen. I teach at Blackford High School, and these are some of my students from Blackford High School. Hey guys, you guys are live on Facebook, and they're here to learn about how to be a heavy machine operator. The doors are wide open. This is my son.
Don't be bashful. Come on.
Okay, so I heard several of you, I know one of you wants to be a crane operator. Have you seen a crane in operation?
Yes.
Doing things like this?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Good. Did you get a chance to meet the guys that are with the crane yet?
I've met Hunter's dad. He's the operator of the crane
Okay.
multiple times. So
Awesome.
Hunter, come on. Wait, Hunter. There we go. Hunter's being bashful.
Pat Kale's the crane operator, and Hunter is his son.
And Pat is also one of our county council members. So like we said earlier, and y'all were with us when we were talking about this, but this is really a community effort. Okay, Bob, I'll let you introduce yourself and kind of tell us what's going to happen here.
Okay, well, I'm Bob Souther with the Local 103 Apprenticeship and Training, and what we're going to do is we're going to pick this bridge up, and I haven't really looked at the layout, but it looks like there's some anchor bolts over there, so they'll pick it up, and they'll have some ropes tied to it, the tagline to control the load, and they'll swing it down and they'll land it on top of the anchor bolts.
Bob, you make that sound really easy, like something we could just do, but we know better than that. So what kind of training have these guys had?
So in order to, starting with the guy in the crane, he's had to go through beginning crane classes to learn the functions of the crane, and then he has to be certified also as well. So he's went through certification classes and training for that. And then your iron workers and stuff that'll be actually setting the bridge. I don't know their exact training, but I'm sure that they've been trained in structural steel. But everybody from the truck drivers to all the way through has been trained to do their job. So, and day-to-day operation for the guys that do it, it will be easy.
Okay.
But watching it, there's a lot of complicated things. You know, just getting the crane up in here and setting it up is one task, and then getting the truck in and everything's another. So,
Right.
but it will look easy and simple as we go. So.
Okay, how much does the bridge weigh?
15,000 pounds is what I was told.
And how much can this crane?
I don't know exactly, but I'm guessing that's a 300-ton crane. So
Oh, so we're good.
yeah, we're way good. We're way good on that.
Thanks, Bob. Start moving. So awesome looking.
shed is installed. It is ready to go. So we're going to let the kids walk first with Tyler Hunt. And Tyler was the guy who made this happen. A lot of hours, a lot of work. So we're finally here. So we're going to take the kids across, and they're going to be the first ones to walk through. Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Mission complete. So we did it. Shane, great job. He's the guy that made it happen also. Did all the concrete work and did all leveling and made it come true. So, okay. What do you guys think?
Yep.
What do you guys think about the experience today?
Well, it was fun.
It just shows you that operating a big machine not only can be fun, but make a lot of money. Is that right, Hunter? Okay, we are done.